What's up, UH Nation? Tim hanging out in Berkeley Heights. Justin's back because we need somebody that knows what's going on. I'm not in a really good mood right now, dude. A little upset, frustrated a little.
I can see why.
Regular season's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
The one place we didn't want to fall, we fell. So I'm kind of just let you take the lead real quick. And
Okay. Yeah, I mean, tonight's games, two good games. Well, I mean, the first one wasn't that great, but the second one was a tough fought game by both teams. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving, like usual here at Berkeley Heights. I don't know. I mean, it was just a great night of games.
We came into the game in second place. All we needed to do was win. We just stayed there. Everything would have been great. We ended up losing by 2. Falling all the way to 4. We don't want to be 4. But it is what it is. Now we'll just have to crawl, fight more. Just not what we want it to be. Playoff season is here. So rather than talk about the games tonight a little more, we're going to preview what's going on next week.
Okay. All right.
So final standings were, like we said last week, Team Corrigan took it down, brought it a regular season title.
Yep.
Lost, what, 1 game? 7-1?
One game, yeah.
All right. Then Team Nagara pulled out the nail biter tonight, took second, followed by Reed, myself, and then the lonely Team Shea hanging at the bottom.
Yep.
So that means the playoff play-in game is going to be between myself and Team Shea.
Sure.
What do you think?
I'm thinking if you guys come out to play, there's no way you lose the game.
We should win that game.
I mean,
That's a game, realistically, we should win that game.
No doubt. No doubt.
Doesn't need to go into detail. Let's go forward. Let's preview the rest of it. Hoping, assuming that we come in there and we win that game, that's going to put, we'll save ours for last.
Okay. All right.
Nagara and Reed.
I think that's a great game. That really is a good game. Although I think Nagara does have the upper hand. Last time I saw them play, I thought they had the upper hand.
And they shot the ball real well tonight.
They did. They really did.
Dave shot the ball real well tonight.
They just have the pieces. I think they have the pieces to take down. But I don't know. I mean, if Dan's feeling it, Dan could get going, Reed could get going, and you saw Mike tonight hit 11 threes. So, I mean, I think
about
it's really
Reed's team. You're talking about
Reed's
Dan
team
from Reed's
this time.
Okay.
I think they definitely I think both teams have a shot. I give Nagara's team a little step up on Reed right now, but that should be a really good game.
Yeah, that should be an awesome game.
Yeah.
It usually is. I think every time they play, are they the one that went to overtime once with you?
Yeah, Nagara went to overtime.
And we were a basket away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good game. I think I'm going to call for the upset. I'm going to say Reed beats him. I think Reed's going to get him. I think Ryan is enough to handle Jay inside.
Yeah.
And I don't really, I'm going to go as far as saying Steve's probably the best player on the court. But there's something about Dan and Empor from Ryan's team. Like this slow-footed but shifty Manu Ginobili type game where I'm thinking he's going to come down, he's going to get his. It's going to come down to Mike and Dave, I think.
Yeah.
It could come down to Mike and Dave.
I agree with that, Mike and Dave.
The twins.
How about Steve's brother? I think he's also an X factor.
Assuming he comes. I haven't seen the guy in a month.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen him in a month. I mean, he's a big piece. He shoots the ball well. He does like the dirty work inside for him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've seen him go ice cold.
I know, I have. But I think with Nagara's team, you have 3 guys that can get 20 or more. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
That really is tough, I think, because any given night, one could come out and play well, and then that helps the team out. But, I mean, that should be a really good game.
Yeah, absolutely. And you already know how I feel about the effective assassin, as I call him, Rory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
All he does is put up numbers. Small numbers, but high percentages.
Oh, yeah.
Rebounds. He might have had a double-double tonight in rebounds and assists.
I know. And great team player. I mean,
yeah,
unbelievable
absolutely.
Team player.
Absolutely. His draft stock shot way up for next season.
It really
100%.
It really did.
Good for him, man. I mean, he had an awesome year.
Yeah.
Good for him. Then we're going to preview the second playoff game, the 1 versus the 4, assuming that we win. Corrigan, your squad versus my team. I mean,
I think both teams match up well.
we play well I feel like our games are closer than the score indicates both times we've played.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, we play competitive games, and then you look up and my team's down by 15.
Yeah.
You know what I really think it come down to? And I don't like talking about myself, but I'm going to do it right now. It's going to come down to me and Tom.
Yeah,
Which one of us has the better night?
I can see that because if you hit 4 threes and he hits none, that could be a really big game
I mean,
changer.
which one? Tim's going to get his. None of us are going to stop Tim.
I know.
We understand that. Okay, let him get his.
Yeah.
Try to slow the rest down. You find a way to get yours. Mike Cardius is waiting for me to hear his name watching this video. So I'm going to say it now, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
Well, he'll get his 8 points, but he'll get his 9 dimes and 10 rebounds. He fills the stat sheet, but he's not really going to score a lot. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we do really well when Tom gets 3 or 4 threes in there, and then I think we do really well if I'm around 20, and then Tim with his 29, and that really just adds.
That's it.
If I really think if we play a good game, we win. But if you guys really find a way,
I'm not going to say that we're going to win. You should beat us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not a given.
Yeah.
We're going to play ball. We're going to come out. We always have good competitive physical games. Just somehow we look up and the scoreboard's not in our favor. But that's your preview. We're going to let you know exactly how on point we came with those. We'll check in next week when the first round's over. Until then, playoff time in Berkeley Heights. We'll see you next week.